Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be reviewing Miel Extase from Navitus Parfums. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, so Miel Extase is a collab with a YouTuber named Karina. I believe her channel name is DearMakeUpDiary. The price is $170, but I used a discount code and I got a significant amount off. So, Miel Extase, the notes are apricot, wild honey, dried fruits, saffron, rum absolute, violet wood, Ivorian ginger, tonka bean, Madagascan vanilla, chocolate, caramel, and toffee. So the initial spray, all I get is apricots. That's the only thing I smell. But this is my first perfume with an apricot note in it. So I really wasn't sure what I was smelling. All I knew was that it smelled tangy and fruity, a bit citrusy. So if you're like me and you're not familiar with apricot scent, I'll say it's a slightly more subtle and less sharp peach. You can tell they're in the same family, but the apricot is a little bit more watery. It's like a watered down peach, but that doesn't take away from the scent. It's just not an in-your-face fruity note like peach, but that works perfectly in this perfume. But that's just the initial spritz. Literally seconds later, the honey kicks in. It like kicks down the door and is like, "I am here, honey." And at this point, it reminds me of Kilian's Back to Black. If you like that fragrance, you'll love this one as well. The honey in Miel Extase is not syrupy, and it's not pungent to the point of being animalic. It's actually quite smooth and powdery. Although I think the powderiness in here can be attributed to the violet. Notes like violet, iris, heliotrope are all notes that smell powdery within formulations. If you take the honey in your kitchen and stick it in your nose, that's exactly what the honey in this perfume smells like. It's like cool, mellow, but you know for sure it's there. The honey in here mixes with the apricot so well. I don't even have the words to describe it. However, the apricot is definitely supported by the dry fruits here. I think it gives the apricot a little depth to compete with the richness of the honey, because if not, it would probably be overtaken. But the lightness of the apricot tempers the honey and keeps it from being too nauseatingly sugary. It's actually just a really beautiful balance of the two. So as the fruit notes start to pull away, the ginger and the saffron start to make their appearance. And it goes from being fruits and honey to spices and honey. To me, the ginger is a little aggressive, but the saffron helps to dull the sharpness a bit. I think if you like Scandale by Jean-Paul Gaultier, you'll really enjoy this one at this stage. It reminds me of that, but way less bitter, because of the cloves in the Scandale makes it very bitter. And then we get to the dry down. The base notes are what convinced me to buy this perfume, and it didn't disappoint. It literally smells like praline soaked in honey. It's so dense and decadent. The first day I got it, I just couldn't stop smelling my arm on the area where I sprayed the perfume. So I know all these notes point to this being very feminine leaning, but Miel Extase is actually extremely unisex. And I think I would prefer to smell this on a man, but it's not a manly perfume. I think because all the notes in here are extremely strong, it will absolutely eat up like a dainty feminine woman. But if you're entering like your boss babe CEO era, then go crazy with this. You will most certainly leave a lasting impression on anyone that you meet. On the other hand though, if you're going on a date, this is such a addictive and seductive perfume. It's a head turner because it's an unusual scent that people will really enjoy smelling on you in the right setting. But, warning, this is not an everyday scent. It's not an office scent. You will choke everyone out next to you. This is the type of perfume that people report you to HR for. And I'm not even exaggerating. It's so strong. It projects. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 for projection, sillage, and longevity. If you're someone that cycles your fragrance with the seasons, then this is for sure a winter fragrance. It will cut through the cold air like nothing. Miel Extase is a beast mode winter gourmand. If you don't want to smell like anyone else, then pick this up for sure. At least get a sample of it if you can. I know once it oxidizes a bit, it's gonna get even better. Those base notes with the caramel, the toffee, the tonka are just gonna get even deeper. I'll also try to post some layering combos for this later, because so far everything that I've paired it with, has been overshadowed by this because it's so strong. And I know I keep going on about how strong it is, but like, that is no exaggeration. This is a very strong perfume to the point where I oversprayed it one day and I started getting like headaches, which is not typical for me. But I'm really excited to experiment with this because it's so underrated. I don't really see people speaking about this very much. Especially if you're into gourmands, but you don't necessarily want to smell edible. It's worth getting a decant if you can. But yeah, all in all, this is a wonderful, unexpected love of mine for this year. If you do end up trying it or buying it, let me know how much you like it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. But before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.